Hopefully you can hear me. Guys, it's getting hot in here. Let me not sing that song actually. Guys, wait, who touched my plant? It is 10:15. I don't think anyone's awake. Sorry guys, I nodded off upstairs. You know when they say heat rises? Sorted out the kids and then I thought, let me lay down. Why did I lay down? Nodded off. Hi, Ronan. Of course, Ronan, you're awake and available. Can you hear me okay? Because Ronan, it's hot over here. So I'm wondering if you can hear me okay. Oh, my word. So Ronan is awake. Motivation. Hello, everyone. Hi, your local steakhan. Hi, it's very hot today, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it is. Can you hear me okay first? Oh, Alex has come in and said no sound. So that isn't good. Wait, no sound? Wait, can't hear me. Alex, are you teasing? Alex, you're trouble, you are. But I'm holding it now. Right. Where are we? Wait, reminds me, is that Lily? No, no, that's someone else, isn't it? Sorry, you're local. I thought that was Lily. Anyway, so hi everyone, how are you doing in this heat? My goodness, I was in the office yesterday, as some of you are aware, because I did do a little cheeky live, very briefly, and it was mainly motivation, Ronan and Gary. So it was so nice and cool in the office, and then at home today, tried to work from home. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's have a look. Oh, it's Alice. Sorry, Alice. Motivation. Okay, read that part already. Hi, Alice. How are you doing? Long time, Alice. We're very glitchy. We are? Let me just check the connection 1 sec. You know, if it's too bad. Is that okay now? If my emojis are still there, do like hearts or something to let me know it's okay. If not, I might have to come off and come back on. Ronan, that's better. Oh, look, I'm not reading fast enough. I'm at the window. Alex, use about window. Don't you dare. George, guess who's here and guess where we are? Where are you, George? Because I don't think you've got America until another 2 and a bit weeks, have you? Happy my name's better. Happy my name's better, back to normal. I'm completely lost, Ronan. Sorry. I think because of my nap. Alice says, I have 2 fans in my room right now. Honestly, do you lot sleep with a fan? I know some people say fans aren't that great, or, because it just recycles the existing air. But at this stage, anything's better than nothing. I found got this large AC device. I'm telling you, that was just even put ice. I put so much ice in there, and it made no difference. Just so warm. But the best thing I've got is this little AC device, which is next to me, but it packed up last week. So listen, my son's school bus didn't come today, so I had to drop him. So I've spent 2 hours of my day picking him up, dropping him off and picking him up. It's just long, honestly. And they're not going to be available tomorrow because basically all the buses, they're saying, cannot manage in this heat. Although another borough had loads of buses and they were still dropping their kids off. So good thing I'm off tomorrow, guys. Alice says it's like 33 degrees where I am. I think it's the same here. It was either 35 or 36 earlier. I mean, the good thing is the washing gets dried quickly, but other than that, I know they say not to moan, but it's been a lot, guys. Ronan, uh, guys, you could have seen me type a swear word on Sim's channel, but no one was there to see it. um, what's that? Living next door to Alice. Alex Hearts. Ronan, George, I guess you are on a truck in the country. And George says, we are in Cambridgeshire. Lovely, George. Do you know what? I think George should release a book called George's Adventures, honestly. Just before George, you hit adulthood, and then it's MP George. um Ronan, I've changed my name back to Ron. Do you know what, Ronan? I didn't even notice. Because actually when it was Bailey, is that right? I had to consciously stop myself and say Ronan. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but now I didn't even realize. I can see now back to Ronan to make it easier for you to understand. In fact, did I see Roman in here? Alice says, I sleep with a fan and then wake up with goosebumps. And sometimes it can go wrong as well, can't it? Like you can end up having a bit of a cold and you're just like, can I win here? It's so hot, you know? So George says that he was going to tell me why I should get rid of the AC today. So George says, get rid of that AC sim. Me and Bob had to go to hospital because of the water that is in it from Legionnaire's disease and pneumonia. Get rid of it now. All right, George. George always adds that get rid of it now. That's why originally, George, I thought you were older. Do you know that kind of bossiness? But I understand. And I was thinking about you and Bob the other day, actually, when you ended up being in hospital and your friend came on the lives telling us that you weren't well. It's funny how that came to me and you're mentioning that now, because that was really worrying. And I'd thought to myself, if anything happened to any of you regulars, oh, sorry, guys, I forgot about other people in the chat. Do you see what happens? Um, Guys, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sim. This is SimSENDTalk. If you haven't liked already, although there's a good number of likes, thank you very much. Please like, please subscribe. My channel is about raising awareness on special educational needs and disability, medical conditions, and mental health. So welcome if you want to be part of our community. Okay, let me get back to it. Yeah, we mentioned about George. Yeah, I think honestly, I would start to think if I don't see some of you for a while, be like, are they okay? Like Dua, for example. I know she's fine. Well, how do I know she's fine? I think she's fine. Um, but yeah. So George says, best place in UK is Cambridge, in my opinion. I heard it's really beautiful, George. Motivation. Where I am, there is meant to be thunderstorms starting at 3:15 a.m. and ending at 5. Oh my goodness. It will be 30 degrees during the storm. Are you kidding, Motivation? You're saying it's going to be 30 degrees during the storm. Do you know what? I think I've got some stuff out there I should pick up because now I'm thinking, what if a thunderstorm happens over here, which we did have a few days ago, and it was so, so, so loud. Woke me up. I'm sure it was around the same time. Um, Ronan, Ronan saying it's 10 degrees and it's raining here. Ronan, do you know what? It might seem like we're so ungrateful, but I think we would love a little bit of that, honestly. People have been fainting over here. The reason why my son's bus didn't come today, even though the PA wasn't the one that fainted on there was another PA on another bus from this borough, and they were just like, nah. So there was some children fainting. Oh, it ain't good, guys. It isn't good. Oh my gosh, where are we? Why does it always jump? Sorry, hang on a minute. There was a massive jump. Oh, here we are. George says, I can't write to save my life. I can barely fill out paperwork. I know you do a lot of work though, George. You know, when you were mentioning about your concerns with the social media ban. So I'm sure you do a lot online, as you were saying that Bob isn't as tech savvy. Actually, can Bob hear this? Because maybe Bob was asleep when you said that. But yeah. Um, what is that noise? George, don't worry, my friend. I'm in my 30s and can't either. Alice says, I use the pillow for a blanket. Alice, you're funny. I use the pillow for a blanket. Oh my goodness, literally. Maybe I should sleep downstairs, honestly. We've got a loft room as well. Oh my gosh, that is the oven. It is the oven. Each floor just gets worse. I hope my electricity and gas bill stay low. I've moved to Octopus recently. I was with British Gas. George is probably going to say that that was a wrong move, but British Gas, man, absolute rip-offs. Yeah, George. Hang on, where are we? Where are we? George from personal experience, motivation. Ronan, I've restarted watching Ted Lasso. Do you know what? I can hear noise outside. Better not be that cat. It's like he can hear me and then he just wants to disturb me. Uh, George, yeah, George from the Reef. He has moved to France and I have lost contact. No way. Oh, wow. I hope you get in contact soon. Oh, my goodness. Ronan, wait, your sim. Ronan, yes, motivation. Lindo, how are you doing, Lindo? It's been a while. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you. Wow, look at your new hairstyle. Thank you. Lindo, it's so hot over here. Oh my gosh, it is so hot. So guess what? This is perfect for me. This protective hairstyle is perfect. I can go to the gym. I've not been to netball for a while, but I can go to the gym and not worry about it. How are you doing, Linda? What have you been up to? George says, Sim, there is a massive spider on the top of window. Do you know what? I'm actually scanning because George, don't honestly, if there are spiders, they love to come in here, so don't tease. Ronan says, Hi, Lindo. Lindo says, Hey, Ronan. George says, I think Cambridge is in outside of red zone. Lindo says, How are you, Ronan? Motivation. That's what the weather app says. Oh my gosh. At least our grass and our trees and our plants and everything will get some bit of water. Ronan, I'm good. Lindo, George, yes, Sim. We was in Maysden. It was like 5 in the morning, wasn't it? Oh my, yeah, it was late, wasn't it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was really late. To be honest, George, I didn't even look. I didn't even look at the time, but I knew it was around that time. I'm actually going to be in Kent next week. You'll probably be or somewhere else. But yeah, I'm going to Kent. So what day would that be? Thursday or Friday? Oh, if it's Thursday, guys. So I might be, well, obviously you're going to see me on Monday, but Thursday might be a late one, depending. If it's really late, then I won't come on, but I will only know um, on Thursday. Every time I go to Kent, it's just late. Uh, George says, Sim, do you think schools should close? I think a lot of schools are managing with this heat pretty well. I know some schools have closed, and I don't know if it could be a shortage of staff. If staff aren't well, fair enough, then they need to make sure the ratio adult to children is right. But my children's school is going really well. Like, they're not going in the playground, uh, but yeah, I'm sure if it gets to a point where this gets really unbearable for staff, and the children, they will close. So I think each school has to decide, but the majority remain open. Lindo says, I'm hot, Ronan. I can't stand summertime, but I'm good. Thanks for asking, bro. What's that? P Visif Life? Don't know those lines. Hi, hello, welcome. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe. Um, I go live every Monday and Thursday. It is late. It is now 10:31, but every time I do come on these lives, it does feel like I don't know. You give me energy. You guys are like Lucasade. George is going to say I shouldn't drink Lucasade. Look, I've probably had 2 bottles this year because or you know what? I even had a can of Coke. Like, I pushed the boat out last week in the evening. Could I get to sleep before like 3 a.m.? So I've got to be careful with um what I have. And guys, guess what? I don't drink coffee. Someone said I look like a coffee drinker, but I don't. I just don't like the taste. Someone accidentally um used the same spoon that they stirred their coffee with and put it in my tea. Couldn't drink the thing. Anyway, that's a bit random. Um George, yes, he can. LOL. He just gasped. Sorry, Bob. Um, Alex. Oh no. Alex says I failed on some things. I will find out next week if I have a job or not. If so, sorry, can't read properly. If I have a job or not. It's so hot here in Scotland. I was tech for what's that? Natalia. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong tonight. Really? What time did that finish? Are you multitasking? Um, Alex will be praying for you. Others will be doing fingers crossed. Honestly, can't they give you? I think they'll give you another chance, won't they? How long have you been in the force for, or whatever the term is? Yeah, try and stay positive. Hi, what's it? How you doing? It's so lovely to see you. I saw you on our lovely ladies channel yesterday. Thank you for joining. What have you been up to today? I've got this little mic in my hand because of the fan. Oh my goodness. Ronan, Alex, good luck, my friend. Alex says, is that your jammies on stand up to see? Does this look like pajamas, Alex? Excuse me. Who goes to bed? Who will be going to bed with this on in this big heat, Alex? Alex, I'm sure it's as hot as it is there. No, this is what I had on today. So after the live, I'll have a shower, and do you know what I mean? I don't have to go into detail, mate. George says we are currently sleeping on roughly 35 to 39 degrees. No aircon. Octopus, best one out there, cheap as well. Oh my gosh, I got it right this time, George. Yeah. Honestly, even reading that is just sorry, I feel like I've just been moaning, but this is why I was late, guys, because as I said, I was up for those that were here early. Sorry. After I put my children to bed, it was so warm up there, I decided to lay down and I must have nodded off. And then I started to doom scroll. And then I was like, oh, what's on TikTok? And then I was like, hang on. And then I saw a message from Alex saying, hey, hey. And I was like, oh, I better get downstairs. So Alice says, we moan when it's hot, we moan when it's cold. What we like, we do, don't we? But this country really cannot deal with extreme weathers. When it snows, we come to a standstill. When it's hot, we're almost at a standstill. Ronan says, yeah, the noise is actually me and motivation. Yeah, the noise is actually me and motivation. Hang on 1 minute. Every time I'm speaking, I notice when I speak for so long straight, even though it's only 20 minutes, my lips get really dry. Mm. Alex is saying, Ronan, thank you. I think I failed. So what does that mean, Alex? How many chances will they give? Will they give you another one? Sorry. Will they give you another chance? Would they give you two more chances? Like, I just feel like you've been there for a while. Would they just say, right, sorry, you've got to go? Surely not. George says, hopefully George Reef can be on live so I can talk still. So George, did you meet George? Please remind me because it's been a while now. Did you meet Reef via social media or were you friends before? Yeah, I really hope you do stay in touch because he was so concerned and I'm really grateful actually because I wouldn't have known that news. Um Ronan, well, we don't know that yet, Alex. That's true. Alice, when I let down my hair at sticks to, sorry, when I let my hair, oh, it sticks to my back. Yeah. Oh my gosh, literally. I had to sort of lift this whole lot of hair up, twist it, put it here, and I just found my son's hat. It didn't even stick properly, but I was just like, get it off my back now. Felt like I was having a meltdown or something. Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sim. This is SimSENDTalk. We are on the road to 1,000 followers. Sorry, wrong. 1,000 subscribers. Same thing. And hopefully by the end of the year. And I'm really excited. And we have managed to build this beautiful community. And I really look forward to seeing everyone on my Monday and my Tuesday. I did try, didn't I, yesterday, Ronan and motivation. I know Gary's not in the chat. It was a lot quieter. I feel like maybe YouTube will push me out on more my regular days. But it was nice. It was still nice. But yeah, Thursdays seem to be like the one where everyone comes on. So Lindo says, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Sim. I hope you are doing great. You know, I wish you the best. Thank you. You always do. I've got the best supporters, guys. Honestly, I have got the best supporters. You big me up so much. You really keep me going. I bet if I was to say this to my friends or even some family members, they'll be like, it's only YouTube. Like, you don't really know them, but I do know yous. And I feel like you know me. Oh, look at me being sentimental. Um, George says you looked. I have to, George. You never know. Um, George says it moved now. I think it went down near the floor. George, behave. When's your bedtime? Ronan, I know I have 6 week train. Yeah, I effed it up. Alex, Alex, please. Let's wait to hear, okay? I know it's easier said than done. It's so easy to tell someone try not to worry when you know, well, you think you know how you did, but just wait till next week. And if you don't mind, if you're okay, share it with us. If you don't, I'll probably ask you anyway, but if it ain't great news, just say, I'd rather not discuss, okay? Ronan says, congrats on the 700 subs, by the way. Ronan, thank you so much. I'm not going to lie, I did a little scream earlier, but it's a weird one with YouTube. I've got to wait a little bit because today I, just like yourselves, when you scroll through channels, and so I saw this lady. She's like in her mid 50s, and I thought, oh, she sounds wonderful. She looked amazing. Hair looked amazing. Skin looked amazing. Very sort of motivational kind of thing. So I subbed to her, and then I was like, oh, please don't sub back, please. But I couldn't say don't sub back because you don't know what people are going to do. Because I've been told, I don't know how true it is, if you sub to someone, then they shouldn't sub back within 24 hours. But so I've been doing it wrong for a very long time. But how do you tell someone not to sub back? As long as it's not intentional, when they do sub for sub, but I genuinely liked her content. So someone previously said if you kind of sorry, if you sub to each other within 24 hours, then YouTube can remove that person. So I'm not just celebrating yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit. And also, don't know if you guys saw it. There was a comment that I received on one of my videos. Which one was it? I think it was the live from Monday. And he put, the title's got emojis in it. And he put, oh, I like your way of thinking. Maybe we should go out for drinks. I think that's a bot. Don't know if anyone can check that out. I just put LOL or something, or I can't even remember. But I thought, I even checked out the channel and I was like, oh, one video. So sometimes bots also do subscribe, and then, YouTube would do a sweep. So, yes, thank you so much, Ronan. I am going to wait a bit to see whether it's like genuine subscribers, but thank you. I'm going to enjoy this moment for now anyway. Um, George put, oh, nice whereabouts. Oh my gosh, George. Do you know what? It slipped my mind. If I remember Monday, I'll mention it. Um, it's not Dover. Yeah, Monday, if I remember it, George. Um, Thursday, I will be in Kent. I'll pull up to one of the service stations. Be like, "You right, George? You right, Bob? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, let's go live." That'd be cool, actually. Uh, Ronan said, "Alex, let's just wait and see." Yeah, I agree with that, Ronan. George, come to my house. Sorry, George says, "Come to my house." um, Kent ain't best place. LOL. Do you know what though, George? The places I've been to Kent, no, it looks beautiful. It's like, what do they call it? Have I made this up? Like the English garden. It's just, I think it's so green and beautiful. So, from someone that I do have greenery around here, but I just feel like Kent is like breathtaking. But some places, well, every place they have the good and bad, don't they? Um, I've just checked the weather app again, and it's thunderstorms 3:15 till 6 at 24 now. Phew, I'm definitely taking that stuff off the line. So Alice says, I spilled all my cold water on my bed and it's really cold, but at least I get cooled down. Alice, you're going to have to change those bed sheets or at least put a towel over that, girl. You'll be nice and cool and wet at the same time. Ronan, remember, Alex, hope is a good thing, maybe the best of things, and no good thing ever dies. That's it. Is that Naomi? Hey sis, you're stunning today. Thank you so much. How are you? Welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would really appreciate that. Well, she's always stunning. Don't know about that, but thank you, Ronan. You're also kind. Xavier. Hi, Xavier. How you doing? Love that name. Um, Please like, please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Alex is saying, Ronan, I'm 57. I'm not as fast now. Oh, you're not as fast now. They've got to give you some grace, Alex. Yeah, they've got to give you some grace, Alex. I'm not being funny. You went into the training 57. Like, what are they gonna do? Stick you on an admin job? Like, unless you wanted to, but I think that's quite harsh. There must be something else, Alex. Let's wait till next week. Ronan, Alex, is there any chance you could do the paperwork side? You know what? Sometimes Ronan, like, bit, yeah, we kind of say the same sort of thing. Ronan says, what is Lucasade? Am I this behind? My goodness, sorry guys, let me hurry up. Lucasade is an energy drink. Orange. Sometimes you've got the original flavor. You got different flavors, but it's an energy drink. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome. How's your day been? Alex, we need get night get together. We need get night get together. Just repeat that, Alex. Sorry. I'm mindful. I'm very behind. So I don't like coffee. I love coffee. Coffee. Ronan says I don't like it. I love it in bold letters. Ronan says, hey, Sarah. Sarah's saying, hi, Ronan. Sarah says, I used to drink a lot of coffee, but my stomach sometimes didn't handle it. So when I was ill, I hadn't had it since end of October. Wow. Wow, Sarah. So do you feel okay without it? Because I've got a few friends who absolutely, like Ronan, are obsessed with coffee and they struggle to cut it out. But I guess your one would be health reasons. BC74749. Hello, how are you? Where are you watching from? And welcome to my live. Ronan says, coffee is my life, 3 cups a day. Yeah, Ronan's definitely addicted. Definitely addicted. Um, Ronan, you probably start like trembling and shivering if you were to stop. Yeah. But also, yeah, teachers do drink a lot of coffee, don't they? I've just not found any I like. I just find them too strong. And yeah, sometimes I do look a bit unprofessional in my meetings. Can I have the hot chocolate, please? But yeah, I just what the guys, did you hear that? This was trying to get my twists. You might have just seen an accident live on YouTube. Um, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Motivation. I feel like George is going to be an MP in the future. 100% motivation, and I hope he gives us a shout out. Ronan, I never wear jammies, especially in this heat. Oh, I wear, I wear PJs. Lindo, I have to drink at least 2 Italian espressos in the morning. If I don't, I will look like a zombie in the morning. I won't be able to speak too. Really? Actually, that reminds me of one of our service managers. He was so grumpy in the morning. I was like, what is up with him? And if he didn't get his coffee, yeah, he's not saying hi to no one. Then, just about maybe just after 11, starts to be all smiley. And I'm like, has he got a twin or something? Did I just see the moody twin and now the happy twin? So, yeah, I heard coffee can do that. So if you guys don't drink coffee, do you feel like you're focused? Did I not charge my phone? Sorry, it's just come up 20% battery. So if you just see my sis. If you don't have coffee, do you feel like you can't focus? Maybe that's why I sometimes need to maybe I need to try coffee. Because tea don't do anything. Nice week so far. Yes, it has been. Oh, sorry, I thought I jumped. BC74749. It has been a nice week, just very hot. How about you? Hello, my beautiful friend. Hello, JA. How you doing? Hello, chat. I'm so excited for you, girl. You are very close to 1K and you're going to have a party. Come on, girl. It has to be if it well, I know you go live on a Saturday. But whenever you hit that 1K, we're going to be here to celebrate. George says via school. George says 15 likes. George is saying, I'm off now, Sim. Got a long trip back tomorrow. Take care, George. You've probably gone already. Take care. Motivation saying, bye, George. Have a good night. Ronan, by the way, last night I looked like the stereotype old man. I sat out on my front garden in my striped PJs with my navy blue, what's that? Cardigan. Don't know if that's meant to be cardigan, with my newspaper. Oh my goodness. You got to take a picture next time, Ronan. To be honest, yesterday was actually chilled, although it was mostly only me and Sim did have a good conversation. Ronan, I didn't even bother, if you notice, I didn't even bother release the live because, well, 100%, as you know, you work for YouTube, you were on that. And I think it's when I was in front of the tree. And also, I knew I'd get, have I missed the live and all that? So I just left it. But no, it was lovely. It was lovely. And other content creators who go live every day, even though they've got like thousands of subscribers, well, maybe about 4 or 5,000. Sometimes I do see few numbers on their lives, but they just said, look, still do it. But I'll do it when I can, you know? Uh, Ronan says, Sim, you know hella a lot about me. Yep. Lindo, don't worry, Sim. You will have success with your YouTube channel. Your eyes say us, you are a good person, and your British accent is a gift of God. Lindo, from the beginning, you've been bigging up my British accent. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you for your kind words with your YouTube channel. I knew what you meant. Is this Adi? Ahmed, sorry, Adi Ahmed, nice hairstyle. Thank you so much. I noticed one thing about you. Thank you so much. Please like the. Oh, we got a lot of likes, guys. This is a good live, isn't it? Well, every live's a good live. Even if it's one person in it, it's a good live. Ronan, it was like a telephone call yesterday, wasn't it? And motivation. But this, I love the numbers. Could we get to maybe 20 likes? I'm pushing it now. Um, Alex, I might have to do a live. My name is Alex. Welcome to my channel. I go live 7 days a week. Someone has already told me that I've not did very good. Oh, but she told me keep it to myself. I don't know what to think. Oh my gosh, that's bang out of order, Alex. Wait, let me read that bit again. Someone already told me that I've not did very good. Why would they leave you in, what's the word, limbo like that? I don't like that. They could have just waited until when you're all meant to get your results, which I think you're saying is next week, sit you down, tell you how you're done, areas of improvement. So someone's going to mess about with your mind now and have you waiting and wondering until next week. That's wrong. Do you know what it reminds me of? You know, when you've got to, I don't know if this has happened to anyone, like you're waiting for some results from the doctor, and say if it was a Friday and you've got a call and you've got to wait to the Monday for the results, it's just like, just tell me now. Do you know what I mean? But Alex, yeah, that wasn't very fair. And that person, I hope they've regretted telling you that actually. Because how has that left you feeling? Well, we know how it's left you feeling, quite anxious. They're off just sipping it, to be honest. JA, you definitely need to wait for 24 hours, but if they sub back, as long as you continue to watch the content, you're good. That's the thing, JA. It was genuine. So I hope YouTube are able to what's the word, like decipher, like, you know what I mean? Because I know a long time ago, and some people still do it. They do sub for sub. I don't. If I'm not really into the content, then I'm not gonna subscribe. But I wondered, um, But yeah, I thought if I didn't subscribe, then what if I didn't find her, again? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, I celebrated today 700 subscribers. Let's see what will happen in the next few days if they'll YouTube will do their sweep. Um, and I won't put a post out until we're really over the threshold because one of the fresh or milestones, should I say, I was like, yeah, and I put a post out, and then I was like, oh, was that a bot? That's gone. Do you know what I mean? Sorab, Yanni. Oh, is your name Yanni? Welcome. JA bots definitely will subscribe and then you lose 10 all at once. I'll see what I mean. How annoying. But yeah, I'm convinced there's a bot that like wrote on one of my videos and then they then did a reply to themselves and then was like, what did they say? So yeah, perhaps we can go out for drinks. Yeah, all right. And then do you see what I did there? I mean, if it was just so random, do you know what I mean? No one's commented that before, so yeah, I just thought that was a bit weird. Or just spat my just spat my phone. Um, where are we, guys? Where are we? Ronan, to be honest, I'd rather have 10 real subs than 100 fake subs. Of course, I think we would all want that. It's just so hard to work it out unless, as I said, I'm 99% sure that is not a genuine one. So, um, yeah, we'll see. Destiny! Hi, Auntie from Nigeria. How are you, Destiny? How's everything with you? How's the family? And Destiny, am I right? Sorry for airing your business, but are you pregnant as well? How's that going? I hope everything is okay with you. JA, romantic, exactly. Roman. Oh, sorry. You corrected yourself. Roman, exactly. Yeah. Destiny, thumbs up. Done. Thank you so much. I like your mic. I wish I have it. Oh, let me show you. Have I got the packet here? So I got this from Amazon. And to be honest, it's my second packet because I lost one of the mics and one of the bases here. And so I was going to a conference and so I thought, oh, I need to buy another one. But it's so good. So this part here, you plug into your phone. And also there's a section at the side where you can charge it. So, like, for example, my phone's always low because I'm due an upgrade, but I'm not going to get one. So I can just put the charger lead in there. But they're amazing. I'm a little, it's meant to help with the protecting the sound. But yeah, Destiny, it's so hot over here. I think it was about 36 today degrees. And the thing is, I've had family from Jamaica over a few weeks ago when it was really hot then as well. Um, I've spoken to someone the other day who's from also South Africa, and I was saying, what's the difference? Because it's hot in your countries. And they were saying the thing is with their countries is there's a bit of breeze. There's no breeze here. And if there's a bit of breeze, then it's for like 1 second. But so the fact they're struggling, you know what I mean, just tells you. JA, oh my gosh, I still spell it wrong. Ronan. At least you can recognize Ronan because he was called Bailey. Well, that was your original name, wasn't it, Ronan? But he's changed his name back. Sarah, it's been very hot here, and tomorrow's even hotter. Already made cold brew tea for tomorrow. Sarah, what is it like over there then? Um, have they closed a few schools? Are they closing a few workplaces? Do you know? Like where your mum is in the nursery, have they basically said don't bring the kids in? It's really hard because there's us working parents, and it's just like, I mean, if your child's unwell, fair enough, but we just can't deal with these extreme heat. But yeah, our workplace, we got an email yesterday to say that you don't have to come in for the rest of the week. You can work from home. And then the director was handing out ice lollies, so I was really grateful. I made a little joke, I was like, I'm on a diet, and she's like, oh, are you? I was like, no. Just grabbed one, and I wanted to take two, but I didn't want to be greedy. Ronan says it's okay. Sarah, yes, I think my body got used to it now. So my coffee is a strong brew of, I don't know how to say that, fermented tea. That sure, let me not just say it. Right, okay. JA, I have stopped with coffee about a month ago. I was really addicted. I think it sounds really addictive. It does. And I'm someone that, how can I put this? Because I know I can, this sounds really wrong. Let me make it clear, guys. Let me make it clear. So I've never done any, I don't even know what I can say on YouTube without it getting a bit funny. So drugs, sure I could say it, but just in case. I've never been drunk either. So I know there were certain things. Went to uni and people will try and tempt you. Come on, it'll be a laugh. I don't need to have a laugh. I don't need to be drunk to have a laugh. I can have a laugh just without all of that, to be honest. So there's certain things I try and avoid because I think also I could get addicted to it. But also I don't like the taste of coffee. But someone had mentioned there's one where you can mix hot chocolate into it and it tastes nice, but I'll just keep away from it. So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I do have a sweet tooth. So yeah, amount of times I've tried to stop eating sweets, and I'm like, right, day one on my sweet fast, and then the next day it's like day one on my sweet fast, and then I'll make it to day two, and I'm like, yes, and then like the other day, just I wasn't even like conscious of it. Like someone gave my children some sweets or they won it at some event. And I just started eating it, not realizing. I was like, great, next day, day one. So I really need to be strict with myself because sugar's not good. Um, so tomorrow will be another day one because I had some chocolate and sugar today. So um Ronan, I do also like Dutch tea. JA. It was so bad I would drink a cup before bed. Wow. Well, well done you. 1 month. Do you miss it at all? Would you go back to it? Ronan said, JA, I still do. Lindo, yeah, I love coffee and it gives me the right energy. Look at this. That's where I'm going wrong. See, if I had coffee now, I'd be like, woo, woo. Wow. JA saying, wow, it started messing with my stomach, so I had to stop. So that's two people in the chat that it messed up your stomach. Interesting. So what did they change in it? Especially if you've had it for years prior to that. Let's have a drink. JA, do you ever find that when you're live and you're talking sort of like constantly that your lips get dry, or is it just me? Do I just need to put Vaseline on before I come live? Um, Ronan said, I don't speak a lot anyway at work, but if I don't have my coffee, I don't speak at all. They're like, Ronan, Ronan. And then you're just like that. And that's just the kids, isn't it? Linda's like, Ronan. Laughing emoji, thumbs up. Sarah, I drink strong teas and what's that? Matcha? Is that the same as matcha? I don't know. So I don't miss coffee. Maybe later I will try again. If you don't miss it, just leave it. I think you got enough there. JA says, that's a good idea. A 1K party. Yep. And then when you have your 1K party, I'd love to get, honestly, I don't know. I'm praying before the end of the year I can get to 1K. But you know what? We can't even play music, can we? On YouTube, we can't play music. But what confuses me, and people that go live, if you can explain to me, why is it that sometimes when I'm scrolling through other people's lives, they're either working out, mainly working out, and they've got music in the background? That's what I don't get. So is it that they're playing non-copyright music, or does YouTube just favor some people over others? Like, I'm always mindful that like the other day when I tried to do an interview in the car with my sister, I was in the car with my brother and sister. We had my nephew were just coming back, seeing my aunt who will be 90 next week. Can you believe it? It's my dad's sister. And I was trying to do this interview and it was looking so good. And then I realized 5 minutes in, my brother had music playing. So I don't know what I'm going to do, because I kind of want to put that part at the beginning and then I also finish the interview at home. But yeah, I just don't want. I've been in a situation. You know, when my car got stolen, there was a when I put the shorts up, there was 2 seconds of music playing from the radio. YouTube's like, we're not allowing you to upload this video. So I had to then edit it further. So I don't know. I don't know how some people get away with it. And that's why I think some people love the other platform with the two T's, because they can play music during lives. So maybe YouTube will get with the times. That would be amazing. Then we could have a real party. Ronan, I do not work for YouTube. YouTube loves me. Honestly, I could be saying something really serious, guys, about, anything, medical conditions, mental health, disability, and YouTube will home into some random comment that I've made to Ronan 9 times out of 10. And I'm just like, can anyone take me seriously out there? JA says, haha, I like that. YouTube just loves me. LOL. Lindo, yeah, that accent is wonderful. Lindo just makes me laugh so much. Ronan, I'll never do a live ever, 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 ever. So I think Ronan's trying to say he will never do a live, but I'm predicting before November, Ronan will go live at least once and we'll be all here for it. JA says, I like lives. You're really good and you're really consistent as well. You're really consistent. Did you do a lot of lives? Because I know you had a bit of a break, JA. So did you do a lot of lives before, have a break, and then yeah, what was your way? Because as many of you know, my channel's been around a long time. When I say long time, over 4 years. But really, I became consistent from two things happened. From September, I started to sort of love the shorts. And, if there was like a trending sound, jumping, not always trending, sometimes just random ones. And I enjoyed that. And then, as many of you know, from January this year, I said, I've got to go live. I was putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I'm strong enough. What if they're really mean? So what? Do you know what? It's been absolutely amazing. And to be honest, most part of it could probably count maybe 4 comments across the time from January that haven't been so great. But who are they at the end of the day? Just people that want attention. So I've loved it. I wish I had gone live from the beginning, really. Um, and I've made like genuine connections. Well, I bet if I saw a psychologist, they'd be like, "Have you actually met these people?" No, but do you know what I mean? Back in the day, who remembers back in the day, pen pals? Who remembers that? I don't even know if Ronan would remember that. But you used to have pen pals. Back then, you'd write to them, pen and paper, not even emails, people. And sometimes you send a picture. So, hello, wow. T Brown 4772. How are you doing, my brother? How are you doing? Oh, this is lovely. We've got a few Americans joining the live. I am good. How are you doing? We're experiencing a heat wave at the moment. I'm not sure what part of America you're from. Um and maybe you experience a lot of hot weather. But whenever it's extreme over here, this country does not deal very well with it. So there have been some schools that have been shut. There have been people being told to go home. Yeah, it's been quite extreme. Ronan, JA, I'm just hella ugly. The viewers will run away. Oh, guys, I've got 10% battery left. Let me get through this quickly. Ronan, do you know what? I'm not saying anything. JA, all I can say is j- don't listen to him. I'm not gonna give him a big head, but don't honestly. People know when they're decent looking, and yeah, Ronan, stop the cap, as they would say. Stop the cap, mate. I don't know if that's an old term, but yeah. Um T Brown says, yay, congratulations. Thank you so much. How are you doing? JA, oh my gosh, Ronan, I'm blind in one eye, a scar that everyone always talk. Sorry, everyone always asks when they come in, what's up with my eye? JA, are you gonna let me interview you one day if you don't mind? We just got to get the times right because I'm so curious. In fact, I did write that in one of the lives, but you've got so many people, it's just going really fast. If you wouldn't mind sharing it, if you know. But girl, JA's stunning. For those of you that follow her, like there's a lot of YouTubers in here, guys. So after the live, you got T Brown, lovely gentleman from America. You've got JA Legacy, lovely sis from, I don't know where you guys are from in America, but I just know you're American. Destiny was on here from Nigeria. Destiny's got quite a big following actually. Um, and I don't even know if Destiny might be a celebrity because how I found out about Destiny, I was in another lady's live from Ireland, and then I was just like, "Hi," and then this lady was going crazy over Destiny, saying, "Oh my gosh, Destiny! Oh my gosh!" I was like, I didn't want to be rude. I was like, "Hi, I don't know who Destiny is," but then I checked out her channel and subscribed and said hi and all that. So it's so lovely that she's also been able to come in the chat. I feel so special, like being able to connect with so many of you in different countries, and there is a positive side to social media, isn't there? There is a negative, but there is also the positive side. JA says, I'm blind, Ronan, with this scar, and I own that ish. Girl, Ronan says, as you should, JA. That's it, girlfriend. Alex Sim, everyone that's been on that course have all been lovely. 10 of all together we worked. 10 of all together we work as a team. I look after some of them, help then their way in the training. Also nice. Then this girl that is high up. Okay, keep yourself busy, Alex. Okay, honestly, if it's Monday that they're gonna give you feedback, oh my neck hurts. I'm slouched. It's not good. If it's Monday they're gonna give you feedback, just keep busy, Alex. But I'm glad that it went well. Ronan, who agrees Sims interviews get better every time. Thank you, Ronan. Obviously I don't want to offend anyone out there because obviously I've been doing interviews from the beginning. And thank you for everyone that has been going into the playlist, which JA introduced to me. I was like, playlist? I thought that was just for music. I had so much things on private for my own sort of gym music. And I was like, what do you mean? So yeah, check them out. They're all as amazing as each other, to be honest. It's only that obviously where you've got to know me in the last few months, you're seeing the recent ones, but there's some real powerful ones like Chris Foster. That's the guy who has autism and Down syndrome. That was really powerful. Um, sad and powerful. He was talking about his experience of being going to church, no one wanting to sit next to him, and we got to do better. And JA, I know you're a Christian as well, and I loved your comment the other day where you're like you're a strong believer of faith without works is dead. And really, yeah, I've got stories, girl. Honestly, it's the we're praying for you, and sometimes it's like, okay, prayer's important, but where's your actions? Do you know what I mean? Did Jesus just pray and walk off? No, he didn't. So don't get me preaching here. But thank you, Ronan. Thank you very much. JA, I have had trolls that come on and try to make fun of me, but no one can ever make me feel insecure. That's it, girlfriend, about how I look. Come on, Ronan. Now I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, we're ready for Ronan. I'm gonna put him as what's it when like what is it? I should know. Like, subscribe, notification bell. That's it. Alex says, I'm off to bed. See you all Monday. Have a good weekend. Guys, take care. Bye, Alex. Guys, you know what? Let me get through this quickly. I apologize if this cuts out. I just don't have a charger near me. Um, Ronan, JA, I'm very insecure about staff. JA, slowly, so things to break that and embrace who you are, my friend. I feel insensitive now. Sorry, Ronan. But I honestly, without being out of order, uh, not that I'm not listening to you, but I think Ronan's a very good looking guy. I think Ronan could be a model, but I guess it's how you feel to yourself, innit? Sorry, I don't know why I said in it like I was on the street. Yes, tomorrow they have closed schools. I don't know about the nursery, but everyone has gone to the nearby lake and beaches to cool down, and some have their blow up pools in the garden. How lovely. Yeah, we've been sent, a lot of schools are sending out letters about water safety because sadly, there have been a number of children, including, well, mainly teenagers or preteens. Going in the water thinking it's safe to cool down and obviously not surviving. So yeah. Also, JA, for what I am, people will judge me, and it's quite obvious. JA, and then there will be people like me that won't judge. Exactly. JA says you will be surprised at the support you will get. Yeah, Ronan, and you've seen it with me, and I guess any other YouTuber that you follow. JA girl, that's why I try to do 1 hour. My mouth gets tired and dry. Oh my gosh, Lily's here. Oh my gosh, I feel like my phone's gonna die. Lily, how are you? Long time. Oh, it's so nice to see so many people that I've not seen in a while. Ronan says bye. JA, bye, Ronan. Nice meeting you. Sarah, I'm going to sleep now. It's past midnight. Oh my gosh, it's 20 past 11 here at night. Look at me talking. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Sarah J. I would love to be interviewed by you. Let me book my ticket to London. Girl, we can do online. I will message you if it's something you feel comfortable with. Um, because we can join a live. All I need to do is send you a link, and when they've got the split screen. So if you're up for it, I'll be up for it. But I know you work, so we've got to work out the times. Um, but yes, good night, Sarah from JA. Guys, thank you so much for a wonderful live. I'm going to go before this phone battery dies. It is also 20 past 11 at night, so I don't know where I'm getting this energy from. But it was a brilliant live. Take care of yourself. God bless. Until the next one. Bye.